that the audience can hear you now.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Right. Doop-a-doo.
I'm gonna
Hello, this.
close. Sorry.
Sorry, I'm just starting my stream right
Yep.
about now. Hello, this is Dry Oasis. I'm your host. These two, as always, are my two co-hosts, Kirby and Sterlex. Say hello, Kirby and Sterlex. Hi-yo. And as always, I hope that you've had a great day. And if not, I hope the rest of your day is better or tomorrow is better for you. And joining us today for our journey into Phoenix Wright Justice for All is Fuzzy Cow. Say hello, Fuzzy Cow.
Hey, Twitch. How are you guys doing? I guess Twitch and YouTube, right? You're expanding to
Yeah,
those.
I. Well, Twitch. Well, Twitch only right now. I haven't thought about doing multi stream for YouTube yet.
Mhm.
Alright?
Yeah.
So, yeah. Weekend going? So far, so good. Yes, I'm currently helping out with this show called My Fair Lady, based on the movie from the 60s, the musical from the 60s. Anyways, I'm not only helping out with lights for that one, but also sound for some days. Yeah. Well, I have nothing to do today and I work tomorrow in the morning, so yeah. So yeah. Alright, so we're going on to case 2 of Justice for All, and yeah. Yep. That a moment. That a moment. I think I can probably hear you much better with this audio drowned now. Can you say something? Alright. Hold on a moment. Yeah, I'll just put the BGM to 1 there, so it can help me out. Anyways. Alright, continuing on with Reunion and Turnabout just for Justice for All. Part 1 Investigation. Oh, I forgot. Hold on a moment. Yeah. Whoops. Um. I wanted to start over from the actual beginning. Hold on a moment. Sorry about that, Fuzzy Cow. Alright. Nope. We're playing a new game with... Play this game. Alright. We're starting from the very top here. Now let's just enjoy this. She's a highway star. I find... Yeah. Yeah. I finally get to see you again, and it's not your fault. You didn't do it. No, I did it. I killed that person. But that wasn't you. It doesn't matter. It might as well have been me. I can't believe something like this happened. The events of that gloomy, rainy afternoon started this whole mess. Keep playing through my mind. We'll have context for that scene a little bit later on. I guess. Well, it's the weather. About your case. Unless you're planning on suing the weather girl. Down to business. To defeat the Huns? No thank you. Reminds me never to end up under his knife. Oh yeah, I completely By the way, my mother went into surgery a little while ago for something that happened to her. She had a little stomach problem, but she's better now. So yeah, just wanted to tell you that. I don't remember that. Huh. Yep. It is a really big deal. And what incident are we talking about, Dr. Gray? Malpractice at Gray Surgical Clinic. 14 inpatients lose their lives. Oh, you're the doctorette? Yes, I heard you. I agree it's quite upsetting, Dr. Gray. She kept yelling, and it was intolerable for 15 minutes. Huh, Transformers. I guess that car more than meet the eye. That's right. About a year ago, all the tabloid shows were talking about it. 14 victims of medical malpractice and the nurse's mysterious fatal accident. There were rumors that Dr. Gray actually caused that crash. People said it was to forever hide the person responsible for the malpractice incident. I think you need to take a deep breath, Doctor, and focus. Deep breath, deep breath, deep breath, deep breath. More to the point, this case is over a year old. Why bring it up now? You don't say. If it were me, I don't think I'd want to go either. So, what would you like me to do about it? You do realize I'm a lawyer, not a private eye, right? Hmm? Yes, I do. Maya, why would he know her name? Well, yeah. Wait, I mean, hey, wait a second here. I worked under her? Well, we worked a few trials together, but she went back to her hometown to undergo more training. What? Wait, I'm not lonely. I'm not so lonely. I have everybody. I'm not on my own. Huh? Is Maya really that famous? For what? Oh, I see. Oh. Maya. I wonder what she's up to right now. We, the women of the Fae Clan, have always been spirit mediums. It's because the power to communicate with spirits flows strongly through us. That's what she told me when we first met. I guess she's learned to accept her responsibilities and become an adult. Condition? Me? Yeah, maybe. It's been a while. Yeah, and so... that is how I ended up visiting Maya's hometown with the doctor. It's pronounced Crine, but I'll just let that slip. So this is Crine Village, Maya's hometown. Why, hello there. What an odd little girl that we will probably never see again. Hey! Hey, wait up, Pearly! Someone is coming this way. Nick! Yay, it's Maya. Maya, how are you? It's good to see you again. Wow, I didn't think you'd really show up. It's not that big of a deal. You made it sound like you were so far away. Well, maybe I exaggerated. Just a little. It was only 2 hours by train. If I had known that you were this close, I'd have visited more. No, you're not allowed. I already decided, you know. Until I become an adult, I have to work hard and be strong by myself. Oh, well, I'm here anyways. What was that? Hmm. Okay. Keep on hearing some odd noises. I don't know where that's coming from. Anyway, congratulations. I'm glad to hear training is going well for you. Heh. Looks like you finally become a full-fledged medium, taking on your first job. Yeah, I didn't think it would be this soon. But this case, do you know the messy story behind it? Ha ha ha! Behold the power of the Maya Intelligence Network! Let's see, 14 people died because of malpractice on Dr. Gray's part, right? And to pin the blame on the nurse, he killed her in what appeared to be a car accident. Huh? So what is this Maya Intelligence Network anyway? The tabloids. That's what I thought. Ha 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 ha! I'm just pulling your leg, Nick. What really happened is the exact opposite. I heard it all from Dr. Gray. Oh, come on, Nick. I wouldn't take on a crazed killer as a client. That's too scary even for me. Yeah, I guess so. So, this is your hometown, huh, Maya? Yep. I didn't even think I would get that correctly. Karine Village. But I've heard people calling this place Medium Valley, too. Interesting. So everyone that lives here is a spirit medium? Pretty much. Most of my ancestors were too, I think. That's probably true since the Fae ability to communicate with the dead is so strong. Actually, only the women of this village are mediums. So, what do the men do? Heck if I know. They usually work someplace outside the village. Oh yeah, I wanted to talk to you about that girl I saw earlier. Do you know her? Oh, you mean Pearly? Pearly? Pearl Faye. She's my cousin. Isn't she adorable? Just like yours truly, and she must be protected at all costs. Cousin? Wait, then that means, is she also a? Yep, she's a medium too. Pearly's a real genius when it comes to channeling. I see. I hope I didn't scare her when I tried to talk to her earlier. Nah, it's not you. My aunt's drilled into her head that if a suspicious-looking person tries to talk to you, run away. Suspicious-looking? Well, you're not wearing training clothes for starters. Of course not. Pearly is my aunt's most valued treasure, so she's not allowed to go outside of town. She doesn't know much about the outside world She doesn't know much about the world outside of Karine Village. Aunt? Pearly's mother is my aunt's, duh. Come on, Nick. Well, Nick, I've got to get going. It's about time for the channeling to start. Huh? Oh, yeah. I'm doing the channeling in my house, so come on in, okay? After I'm done, we can grill up some juicy burgers. Alright, good luck, Maya. What was that? Oh, definitely. Thanks. Well, at least she's still the same perky Maya. Now, to get a move on. June 19th. Oh. Mediation, I thought it was the meditation room. But I digress. Some nice weather we're having today. Aren't you happy? Looks like talking about the weather with this guy is just asking for punishment. The rain in Spain falls mainly on the plain. Sorry, I was just thinking about My Fair Lady. No argument there. It's hard to believe that this is Maya's house, though. Guide map, Fey Manor. A diagram of Fey Manor. Added to the court record. What are you going to do once the nurse's spirit has been called? Signed confession? Oh, I see. So, how did you hear about Maya Fey? The Homa? Master? Alright. I guess I will go to the channeling chamber. Oh, I love this song. This is the theme of Krine, the village, the hometown of Maya and Pearl. Such a really mystical sounding song. Wow, it's such a strange atmosphere in here. These flickering lights. I guess they're candles. Ah, my name is Phoenix Wright. Good, sir. Is she talking about me? Is that so? Mystic, Maya. Nice to meet you. Huh? First a girl that runs away, and now an old lady who says I stink at doing my job. When did I become the poster boy for how not to make a first impression? Ah, thank you. So, why did you add Mystic to Maya's name? Isn't that a little strange? Get those eyes away. Tom, undertake this. No. Oh yeah. Have you seen the Royal Rumble? Or heard of it? Have you so you haven't seen it. Do you care to know who it is? Who won the men's one? You're not gonna believe it, but it was Jey Uso. Yep, Yeet. He won this time. And there's kind of a little bit of some people are happy and some people are mad for a good amount of reasons. Yeah, there's just a few problems people are complaining about him right now. His limited moveset and the fact that if he were to go against Gunther, then it's either that he would eventually lose again or go and beat Gunther, and nobody really wants either option. It seems it's just weird. I just really like that it was Jey Uso because he's main events, or at least his main event thing. But man, I haven't heard people complain this much since Roman Reigns about 10 years ago, if you can believe it. Man, 10 years since Roman won. And yet another controversial winner. Yeah. Yeah. Actually, the fact that he was the Intercontinental Champion for over 600 years and beat Honky Tonk Man's record was good enough for me, and the fact that he lost to Sami Zayn was really interesting last year, so who knows if Jey Uso will pull it off this year. I mean, Gunther rarely loses clean anyway, so who knows? I mean, he's been booked strong well enough for since like 2022, I'd say. So he deserves all the accolades anyways. I mean, even if his World Heavy Championship reign is not as great as his IC Championship, he's still one of the best wrestlers of this generation. And Charlotte Flair won the women's one, but people are definitely hate that result a lot more because it's Charlotte Flair. Yeah, I wanted Io Sky to win it. Darn it, she deserves that accolade. Yeah. Yes. Please stop doing that. You're not the Undertaker. I'm sorry. So about Mystic Maya, excuse me? Blood? Only one remaining? What's that supposed to mean? Oh, okay then. Then where do you stand? Branch family? What's that? So, how strong are you? So that's how it is. Ah, a bit of lore explanation there. So today's channeling will be her first. Traffic accident indeed. Yeah. Huh? True. So, this room is the channeling chamber? I don't suppose you'd mind if we observed this session? Oh. That never stopped Maya from doing it in front of me before. Phrasing, Phoenix. Oh, that's what the lock is for. Pearl? Oh, that, what a cute little daughter you have. Well, it's not like I had the chance to anyway. Okay, I get it. And moving on away. The long and winding way. Wow, this garden is really breathtaking. Someone put a lot of love into it. What is that over there? Is that an incinerator? Looks a little out of place in a garden like this. So this is the side room. Looks like it's more of a break room. There's the bedding spread out on the floor. Looks like someone's sleeping in one. I shouldn't disturb them. Huh? I'm sure I've heard that southern accent somewhere before. What was that? You are, what do you remember her name is? You're a lot of heart, right? So I guess you're still at it? Being a photographer, I mean. Is it that time already? Let her hard, huh? I've been judging her harshly because of that case. But I guess looking back, we had some good times too. Oh, yeah. Most of your characters will be talking here. Me? Oh, yeah. I would. I sure would. Yep. Yep, right here. It will be fine, Aunt Morgan. I won't lose it, trust me. Okay, Dr. Great, let's get started. Let's get it started in here. Click. Wow, she shut Lotto up. She's shut Lotto up. No, that's impressive. And no, that's what I call music. I'm sure nothing bad will happen here. It came from inside the channeling chamber. How do you know? You didn't hear it. I'm pretty sure you didn't that one time. Maya's in there. Ah, the heck with it. What else? We're going to break in. We're gonna have to break the door in. Is that alright, Miss Faye? Don't try to stop me. You can send the repair bill back to the Wright & Co. law offices later. Now that we're men, we're slamming doors right now. Oh. Dr. Gray! I was murdered. Maya? That man murdered me. So I killed him. What? Lotta, at a time like this. But... My cell phone doesn't get reception way out here. Gosh darn it. So I ended up using the phone booth to call the police. They're on their way. She seems really on the edge of all of this. Really on the edge. She can't hide it herself at all. Not that I blame her. I'm scared to death by what's going on. Oh, yeah. Lada doesn't know that when Maya's channeling, her whole physical appearance changes. Lada, what do you know about Dr. Gray? But does he give a damn about his bad reputation? Really? I sort of got the same impression myself. That's the impression that I get. Alright, moving on. Miss Faye, how's, Mystic Maya? Let me see her, please. Guess I just have to wait. What are you doing all the way out here, Detective Gumshoe? Don't you have anything better to do? Why is he grinning at me? Well, she just said gym shoe, but I'll let that slide. The two of them went into the channeling chamber. I guess all I can do for now is to see what everyone else has to say. But I'm going in there anyways. The police are busily running here and there. And I don't see Maya anywhere. Look, I really need to ask you some questions. About Maya. Yeah, only Maya and the victim were inside this room after all. But Maya is... Detective Gumshoe looks like a real professional. And yet, something about his expression still looks the same. So, Dr. Gray was shot with a gun, huh? But... a knife? Okay. I guess I'll go somewhere else in the meantime. I'm pretty sure there was someone sleeping here earlier. Like, how can I help you? That is, like, so isn't it about time to start? Huh? Time to start what? You know, like, the channeling. Channeling? No, actually, the situation has kind of changed. Huh? Like, what do you mean? Please stay calm, but there has been a murder. Murder is a thing where, like, one person kills another, right? Yes, a person has killed another person. Oh, that's, what are the words I'm looking for? It's like totally a bummer. Yeah. After all that effort, that's all she had to say? Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to, like, introduce myself. My name is Eeny Meeny. I'm at the college. I'm researching and studying parapsychology. Parapsychology. That's right. I think people, like, usually call it occult studies or something. Like supernatural phenomenon, ESP, and psychic powers. That sort of stuff. That's pretty out there. I'm Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. So, what brings you here today? So, I was the one who told Dr. Gray about this place. He asked me, like, do you know of a good spirit medium? Dr. Gray did say something about being introduced to this place. 'Cause, like, talking to dead people and, like, multiple personalities are my thing. I see. Then why were you taking a nap here? Like, I wasn't feeling so good? Huh? I'm, like, allergic to sesame seeds. They, like, must have put some in the food they serve for lunch. Oh, that doesn't sound fun. So, like, I felt sick and came here to, like, sleep. I totally feel like I've wasted my time because I, like, slept a long time. So, you were sleeping here the entire time? Yeah, ever since lunch. So, you don't know anything about the murder that took place? Like, what? Oh, that. I, like, totally know nothing. So, who was, like, you know, killed? The surgeon that requested the channeling, Dr. Gray. You and Dr. Gray knew each other, right? I don't know any Dr. Gray. Oh, really? Then what was that all about him earlier? Huh? Well, like a long time ago, I was like a patient, yeah? She sounds like she's trying to hide something. Don't know what I'm gonna do about that so far, so... There's no one here, as usual. Ah! Hey, how are you? You're Pearl, right? Silent as ever. Huh? What's that she's got in her hand? I've seen it somewhere before, but where? You know what, I guess I'll go and talk to her. What is it? Is it my hair? Is it too spiky? Not spiky enough? Maybe I'll ask her something else. What is it? Is it my hair? Is it too spiky? Not spiky enough? I guess we can't talk to her for now. She's probably scared out of her wits after having a murder take place right by her. Lotta? I love this. I gotta... Whoops! I was meaning to take a picture of that. There we are. Eek! Don't scare me like that! Did you see or notice anything that stuck out to you? At you? What is it? Oh, what? What is too much? Probably won't do her much in the future. Going after photos with more within your reach from now on. Miss more glamour, less score. What's up? What is it? Huh? Look, she did 2 even. Lotta? Lotta. Hold on a moment. Turn in. No, that's not it. What Go turn it. I forgot this isn't the one with the script reading or whatever. This was an old port, so it doesn't have that new feature where you can read off the old stuff. She's basically going to the cops. I don't know who's scarier, Lotta or the spirits. Why does it feel like we've been through this before? Deja vu, I guess. Like, what's all the buzz? What a mess. I can't believe how crazy this day turned out. Maya was arrested and taken away by the police. And I don't see myself getting any sleep tonight. Yawn. Morning. I guess I must have nodded off at some point. I hope Maya's okay. I should hurry and get to the detention center ASAP. Nick! Maya, what am I going to do? I never imagined it would turn out like this. Calm down, Maya. Take deep breaths. Deep breath, deep breath, deep breath, deep breath. Come to think of it, the first time I met her, it all started right here, in this detention center. Well, it started at her sister's law department before it came mine. And then we rightfully met here, but okay. I finally get to see you again, and it's not your fault. You didn't do it. No, I did it. I killed that person. But that wasn't you. It doesn't matter. It might as well have been me. I was too weak, and I couldn't control the spirit's power, so I don't want to bring up the case quite yet, but you don't have to be nice to me. I understand. So that's basically what we saw at the beginning. And yep, we're gonna talk a little bit. So you're the master or something of the Crime School of Channeling? Actually, my mother is for now. But since that title is passed on from mother to daughter, I guess I will be someday. But many people think that channeling isn't real, that it's just an act. You believe in us, don't you? Yeah, because I've seen it with my own eyes. When Maya's channeling a spirit, not only her voice, but her whole physical appearance changes. It's a supernatural phenomenon that occurs every time. It happened this time too. Dr. Gray said he wanted to call the nurse so. Maya's body must have taken on that nurse's appearance. What exactly happened in the channeling chamber? I went into that room with Dr. Gray, locked the door, and sat down across from him. Okay. We closed our eyes, and I began the channeling. This is sounding like kind of creepy. Like the beginning of a scary story. And that's the last thing I remember. What? After a spirit comes into my body, I lose myself, my consciousness. Then you don't remember a single thing? When I came to, I was being held in my aunt's arms. And there was blood all over my clothes. Oh, but I do remember having a dream. A dream? What kind of dream did you have while you were channeling? I can't remember it all that well, but I was dead and buried in the ground. I couldn't move, and it was unbearable, really suffocating. I want something like that. I see. I have no idea what to see to that. There was a really familiar smell, too. Under the ground? Yeah, I can't quite place it, but I know I've smelled that same scent before. I guess this is about all the information I'm going to gather for today. I'll be back later, Maya. In the meantime, please make sure you prepare it, okay? Huh? It? What is it? It's it. What is it? It's it. What is it? Gosh darn you, that one song. Epic by Faith No More, you're in my head. The document requesting me to be your attorney, of course. But what's wrong? Are you sure? I mean, I'm guilty. I'm a murderer. No one's decided that yet. But I did it. I killed that person with these 2 hands. That's enough, Maya. It's hopeless. If you defend me, you'll lose. I'm sure. Stop it! Help me. Nick, help me. I'm scared. Don't worry, I will. When is the trial? Sounds like tomorrow, as usual. As usual, 0 prep time. Alright, I'm going now. Wait! This jewel. This is called a Magatama. It's a magical charm and it's always protected me. Give this to Pearly, and I'm sure she'll lend you her spiritual powers. Maya's Magatama. Slightly translucent. It's small, but it has a deep, profound aura about it. Alright. And I'm just going to put this at the intermission for now, so we can have a little bit of a break here. Alright, let's meet up back at, I'd say, 2:42 on our end. Okay, see you then. I'm gonna have a little drink of water myself. Yeah. Wait, did I put in 7 days? Nothing. Darn it, it's supposed to be 6. And then update that. Making sure I'm back and better. Alright, I am back, and how about you, Fuzzy Cow? Alright. Yep. I always make sure to at least do the breaks for after an hour or so. Where do you want to go? Yeah, I mean, we have 2 places to go. Alright. Yep, pretty much. I have to save Maya, no matter what. It's her life on the line. What in the world happened in that room yesterday? Well, time to go to the meditation room. The meditation room nurtures all mediums young and old. Even mediums in training, I'd wager, but it's pretty deserted today. Probably because of the murder yesterday. So, where do you want to go now? Yep. June. Little Pearl isn't here today. Drat. Maybe she's at school? Where do you want to go now? Oh, hey, like, you're that guy from yesterday, the, dentist guy? No, I'm a lawyer. That's right. Mr. Smith Esquire. That's right. Wait, I mean, you're wrong. My name is Wright. Smith, right? Well, I got like 3 letters at least. I don't think she gets the point. Anyway, why are you here? So, like, I studied this thing called parapsychology at this college, and, you told me about that yesterday. The sesame allergy, too. What I'd really like to know is why you're still here today. Oh, so, like, that's what you... So, like, that's what you meant. Like, you should have been more, like, clear about it. Sorry, my bad. No, it's okay, like, it's really... Huh? That's it? Why do you stop mid-sentence? Did I? So, like, what was I talking about again? If Lotto ever wanted another genuine mysterious phenomenon, it's right here. I'm making, like, such cute face. Look at me go. Guess we could talk. So, are you still here today? Like, there's so much for me to, like, study here. Like what? Like, the medium's training, or, like, how they inherit their spiritual power. I suppose. This village is the real thing, after all. So, like, I asked if I could stay here for, like, a little longer. She sure seems like the carefree type, at least on the surface. Have you heard about the murder? It's, like, totally scary, she says with a silly smile plastered on her face. So, do you know anything about it that might help? Somehow, I don't think she has a grip on reality, let alone what's going on here. About the victim, Dr. Gray. I don't know who you're talking about. Like, wait, I think you asked about him too, like, yesterday too. That's right. Her reaction yesterday when I asked was... I've already been a part of this thing, so we're just gonna skim over. Yeah, I was a patron of his, whatever. Okay, she is definitely hiding something from me. But what? Like, is something wrong? I guess we're not gonna get much more out of her. Let's just leave. Still not there. You know what? Let's go to the crime scene. Something's bound to happen. Looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today. I should take this chance and thoroughly check this room. If I'm lucky, I might uncover a clue or two. Good morning. I'm sure Maya will be very grateful, but I'm not sure you can bring those into the detention center. I'm sorry. Urk, she is one scary lady. Like the Undertaker. I know it's important for me to search the site, but I should ask her some questions too while I have the chance. I would like to ask you a few questions about what happened yesterday. Blah 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 blah. What happened here in this room after I left? To make her go unconscious, correct? Spirit severing technique? I wonder if this kind of testimony is even admissible in a court of law. Doo-doo. Do. Great, now I got Otherworld from Final Fantasy X in my head. By the way, what is this room exactly? What do you mean? Revolt, but how? But isn't that extremely dangerous? But Maya, I mean Mystic Maya, that was her first channeling. And that would be? Odd for her to be worrying about the folding screen at a time like this. I guess this isn't just some dilapidated old screen after all. Dilapidated Updated. Okay. I hate that word. So, how is Pearl today? Yes? That's very impressive. Huh. Wow. She's really fired up now. Quit? Quit what? Anyways, what do you want to examine? Alright. Sure. It's a beautiful and expensive folding screen. It also looks quite old. There seems to be some sort of secret text written on it, but I can't read it. Hmm? Huh. This is... It's a hole. Could this have been made by a bullet? Folding screen. About 8 inches off the ground. Is this... About 8 inches off the ground is a small hole that looks like a bullet hole. And it's... Alright, please tell Maya I said hi. I mean Mystic Maya. I guess it's time for us to leave as well. Alright, so where do you want to go? Sure, let's go there. Phew, feels like I've been gone forever. But it's only been one day. Oh, that's right. Thank you for coming back here because of this one part that you would never gotten if you didn't find out before. But the game will eventually remind you. Where's that newspaper Dr. Gray brought the other day? Ah, here it is, right on top of my desk. This is the only thing he left behind that's going to be of any help. Newspaper clipping 1. 1 year ago on May 2nd, 14 patients died from malpractice at Gray Surgical Clinic. Added to the court record. Right. Let's go back. You know, it's this extra by... I mean, we can always go back to another place. So, I suggest let's go to the Winding Way. Oh, something's changed here. I wonder... Ah, you surprised me. Now are you today? I guess she isn't open to friendly chatting. Huh? She's still holding something in her hands. It looks like the same thing she had yesterday. You know what I'm gonna do? Okay, let's do it. Oh yeah, Maya said to give this to you. I'm in trouble now. If Morgan sees us like this, I'll be the next one they're channeling. That's Mystic Maya's. Huh? She actually spoke. Who are you? I'm Phoenix Wright. I worked with Maya. Oh boy, you worked with Mystic Maya? You're Mr. Nick, right? Excuse me? I bet I know who she picked Nick up from. I know who you are. You're Mystic Maya's special someone. What do you think about this, Fuzzy Cow? She thinks that Maya and Nick are in love. Aww, cute. What? I know, for one of my favorite themes ever. So cute to see Pearl. So then, of course, you're going to help Mystic Maya, aren't you? That's what you're going to do, right? Right? Or else I will shoulder tackle you. I'm a Pokemon. Well, yeah, I will. Oh wow, it's like a beautiful fairy tale. The earnest look shining bright in your eyes. It must be true love. What? Why am I being boiled into a bright red lobster by this little kid? I'm so jealous of Mystic Maya. What a wonderful relationship. Wait, I mean, things aren't like... Teehee, I can tell you're a good person. Alright, Mr. Nick. I may be small, but I'm going to help you in any way I can. Aww. So that is Mystic Maya's Magatama. It's one of the most important heirlooms of Crine Village. Please make sure to take good care of it. Yeah, I will. Is it really okay for me to have such a priceless object? Let's show her some portraits. I look up to Mystic Maya a lot. She's my role model. She's so smart and pretty and kind and loving. She's always cheerful, never gets sick, isn't picky, and has good sleeping habits. She always wakes up before me and eats breakfast before me too. And she has you, such a wonderful person with whom she can share a lot. Okay, I get the idea. She really thinks the world of Maya, doesn't she? Huh? I mean, she doesn't go outside much, so she's probably the only... And they're like best friends in a sense. To tell you the truth, I really wanted to grow my hair out, just like Mystic Maya. But my mother won't let me. Your hair now suits you quite well, though, I think. Really? Thank you. Fidget, 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 fidget. Oh, it's my mother. Happy time. Look at me dance. She takes really good care of me and loves me very much. She says I'm the pride of the Branch family, but I don't know what that means. Branch family. That concept is probably still too hard for little Pearl. Pearl, are you friends with Maya? I feel very grateful to be friends with her. She's so great. I want to be like Mystic Maya when I grow up. I really look up to her. Aw, look at that cousinly bond. Wow, I had no idea Maya was so revered. Usually when people don't use Mystic Maya's title, I get mad and try to beat the crud out of them. Oh, sorry. But if it's you, Mr. Nick, then it's okay. Because you're special to her. Where in the world did she get an idea like that? By the way, this may be rude, but which channeling school are you from? Which channeling school? Yes, for example, I studied the Crine technique. Ah, I get it. No, I'm a lawyer. A lawyer. Lawyer? Yep. Is that related to spirit mediums in any way? None that I know of. Wait, aren't you telling me you don't know what a lawyer is? I'm sorry, but I have no idea. Maya did say Pearl doesn't know much about the outside world. So, what's that you've got there, Pearl? Oh, this? I found it yesterday. If you want it, I can give it to you. Accept it. Alright, well, if you really want to give it to me. Hee hee. You look like a child at a toy store, Mr. Nick. She not only speaks in a refined manner, but laughs in one too. Black key. An old steel key. A green jewel is at the center of the key grip. I'm sure it will probably all come in handy sometime or later. Mr. Nick? Yes, Pearls? I can call you that, right? You're just too cute to be... You're too cute to just call you Pearl. Sure, Mr. Nick. Are you sure it's okay for me to have this Magatama? Yeah, it's okay. I was told to give it to you. Huh? But I can't accept something like this. All I really should do is charge this Magatama with spiritual energy. Spiritual energy? Here's a new gameplay feature for you just for this game, Mr. Nick. Please take it. I'm sure it will be helpful. What do you mean? It will let you see people's secrets. See people's secrets? Yes. If it's alright with you, I would like to accompany you for a little while. I can explain the Magatama's power to you when we meet someone hiding a secret. Alright, so where should we go? Alright, let's go there. Hello again. We seem to be seeing a lot of each other today. She's like totally cute. Is she like your daughter? What? No. How old do you think I am? Like 34 or something? Alright. Here's how we do it here. I want to ask you about the victim, Dr. Gray. I, totally don't know him. Alright, are you ready for this? Ugh, what is that? Huh? You can see it, can't you, Mr. Nick? You can see the lock on that person's heart. Huh? What? This is the power of the Magatama. Only you can see these Psylocks, Mr. Nick. Psylocke? Like from Marvel? No, that's Psylocke. This is Psylocke. Psylocke? Huh? The more someone wants to hide their secret, the more Luxie will see. If it's only one, I think you can easily unlock it. Unlock it? But how? Please use Mystic Maya's Magatama on this person. Let's remove the lock. I have no idea what she's talking about, but guess I'll give it a try. You must be careful though, Mr. Nick. If you make a mistake, it will hurt you. If you don't think you have the proof you need, you must have the courage to stop. Well, I've got to start somewhere. Let's give this Cyclock thing a try. Alright, before we do anything with these Cyclocks, I will have to, since this is a gameplay feature that will be used from now on, I will ask you each time we find these, do you think we have enough evidence? So, right now, do you think we have enough evidence to take care of it? Right. Right? Alright. 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 Let's do this. Take that! The victim. Eeny meeny, I believe you do know who Dr. Gray is. I told you, like, how many times do I, like, have to repeat myself? If you're, like, so totally sure, then where's, like, your proof? Well, it may be possible that you never actually met Dr. Gray in person. I do believe you might have at least indirectly known of him. Like, what do you mean, like, indirectly? I should try to show that the possibility existed for now. So something that shows a possible connection between Eni and Dr. Gray. Okay, so what should we do? By the way, we can also present profiles. Yes? Where is the evidence? Alright. 1 year ago on May 2nd, 14 patients died from malpractice at Gray Surgical Clinic. Is that do you think that will be enough? Alright, so, yes to present. Alright. Okay, so, here's your proof. Like, what is that? Ouch, I guess it doesn't have anything to do with it, huh? Pearls did warn me. If you make a mistake, it will hurt you, she said. If I don't have enough evidence, I should probably stop. I should take another look at the court record and think it through one more time. Alright. Do we have another piece of evidence or not? No. We don't know where he got it from. Alright. Blah, 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 blah. Alright. Alright, let's stop. Alright, let's stop for now. I don't think I have enough evidence yet. I should investigate and gather some more clues before I try again. Right? Let's go somewhere else then. I wonder what else there could be. Yes. Detective Gumshoe. Oh, I never knew Gumshoe liked kids. Detective Gumshoe, what are you doing showing her something that dangerous? Let's talk to him. What about Maya and the charges against her? You've got proof? He must be talking about Lotta. Actually, speaking of Lotta. Blah blah blah. Lotta's hot pictures. I wonder what her camera captured. Am I supposed to say to Pearls now? About Dr. Gray. Yeah, I know. He's searching through his pockets, and boy, are those big. It's a good thing that we went to our law offices after all. About Maya's trial tomorrow. Two? I don't really care. It doesn't change the fact that I'm not going to like it. Wait, what? What? Von Karma? Manfred von Karma. He was an awe-inspiring veteran prosecutor. He never lost a case in the 40 years of his career, and he raised a fearsome disciple. The horrible aftertaste of the evil he force-fed me is something I'll never forget. Wait a minute. Wait a sec. But didn't Von Karma stand trial and... Successor? So, who's the successor to Von Karma? Kidda. Wait a sec! 13? The kid became a prosecutor at the age of 13! I mean, a prodigy like that, I would have heard something about... Germany, huh? That's probably why I've never heard of this person. Ugh. Still, all it takes is someone mentioning the name Von Karma. And I get terrible flashbacks to that case. Stop it! Get a grip on yourself, Phoenix! None of that matters anymore, now that he's gone. Since he's been gone, I can't wait to get rid of him. Da 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 da. Oh yeah. You'll eventually learn about him later on, but he's kind of gone right now. But we won't get back into that for a while. Meanwhile, since we were talking about the clipping, Dr. Gray brought this over to my office the other day, and 14 patients died, and it caused a huge stink. You mean the car accident the nurse died in? Alright, thanks. Do you see now? Newspaper clip. Yep. So, what do you say now? Do we finally have more information? Yeah, let's just go back to Eni. We have the information that we need. Thank you, Gumshoe. All right. That's why I told you firsthand a while ago that do we have enough information? I'm just going to ask you that for proof positive. Blah, blah, blah. Take a look at this newspaper clipping. Like, what is it? A story about an accident? Please read the victim's name. Mimi Miney. Miney is a pretty rare last name, wouldn't you say? Miss Mimi Miney wouldn't happen to be a relative of yours, would she? So you noticed. She was my older sister. I'm sorry about your loss. Your sister, was she a nurse? Perhaps at Dr. Gray's surgical clinic? Gray's surgical clinic? I don't think I need to tell you that the clinic was run by the victim, Dr. Tudor Gray. Which is how you knew of Dr. Gray. You knew him through your sister. By the way, we get health back from doing that. Please tell me all you know about Dr. Gray. My sister's name was Mimi Miney. She was like a nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic. That's what I thought. I heard that, like, Dr. Gray was really tough on people, like a total slave driver. My sister was, like, always coming home totally wiped out because she was overworked. Wiped out? So is that why she fell asleep at the wheel? That guy, like, drove my sister so hard, so, like, that's why the accident happened. The one where 14 patients died from malpractice? Yeah, like, I think that was the doctor's fault, too. My sister was pushed by, like, everyone's great expectations and, like, her duties and stuff. And that pushed her to her death. Oh, I'm sorry. So, like, are we done? I've, like, already told my story to, like, everyone. Do you understand now, Mr. Nick? This is how a psyche lock works. Well, I don't plan to pry into people's hearts unless I absolutely need to. The lock this time was pretty easy, but you might meet people who aren't willing to give in later on. If you don't have enough proof, be careful and know when to stop trying. Alright? Hmm. Hmm. Nothing's changed here. Let's move on. Mr. Nick. Hmm? What's wrong? I have never left Crine Village. Really? Wow, that's, pretty amazing. And sucks, probably. You're going to meet with Mystic Maya, aren't you? Please tell her I said hi. Hey, wait! She ran off again. Well, I know Innie's secret now, but still don't have any idea how I'm going to save Maya. I don't even know if I should go in there with a smile or a straight face. To the detention center. What am I supposed to do? I'm almost out of time. Can I really do anything? Can I really save her? Snake, is that you? I can't wait until August 28th. I mean, Delta looks amazing right now. Huh? Must be Maya. It's been a long time. Been a long time. That voice. Mia! Ah, good old times. Mia. She's Maya's older sister and my mentor. She was a top-notch defense lawyer, but a certain case forced her into retirement. Ouch, that's a horrible way to phrase that, Phoenix. But whenever I'm in trouble, she comes to help just like this. I need to. Her spirit comes back from the other world and borrows Maya's body for a bit. Mia. But... well, then, your sister channeled a spirit, and then that spirit killed Dr. Gray, and now people are thinking that Maya's guilty because a spirit killed Dr. Gray. Wait, that doesn't sound right. Why isn't the spirit being on trial here? I mean, it was the spirit that channeled Maya, but I guess Maya was using the nurse's spirit and knew of the consequences, so that's why she's currently in jail. But then again, the client asked for this anyway, shouldn't he be at fault for this anyways? Spirit channeling crimes don't make any sense. I told her everything about what happened in the last 2 days and meeting Pearl Fay. He was a cute sweetie. Mia closed her eyes, deep in thought, while she listened. Mia, if you were to kill anyone, would the police blame the spirit, or the person you inhabit right now? What are you talking about? Of course it would be Maya. Okay, even you agree that this whole thing makes no sense. Mia, what am I supposed to do? And that is? Tell me, please. You think Maya's not guilty? How can he be so sure? Yes? Oh no, that's such poppycock. I mean, what are you talking about? That she can't become a master? That's BS. I'm walking out of here. They can't? Yeah, she said she dreamt that she had died and had been buried in the ground. Then, what does this mean? A setup? How am I supposed to prove her innocence when I have nothing to go on? It is? Really? The key, huh? Alright, I'll show it to her. The key I holds. What is this key? Oh, okay. Let's see that. I mean, probably has nothing important. So, let's show it to her. Mia, have you seen this key before? Wait, what? I didn't know that. This key... What does she mean? I mean, I have it. Who else could have had it before me? And Pearly? Nope, can't think of anybody right now. But, how can I win tomorrow without knowing who the real murderer is? Who could have? Oh boy, sounds something interesting's gonna happen. I didn't know it at the time. But this day was going to end with a surprising turn for... Was going to end with a turn for the surprising. Mia? You're hiding something too? What? Mia? What? That's right. Only I can see the Cyclops. I mean, probably she doesn't know about it. I mean, why would she? It's not like she's part of the Crime School channeling technique. She doesn't know what this Magatama is. She doesn't know how they exist. Which means Mia must know something about the real murderer. But for this to be something that she would hide under lock and key from even me, what in the world is going on? To be continued. Alright. Save our progress. Alright. Let's see here. Right, we're going to take a little bit of a break, and then we're going to continue on at around 3:35. Is that all right with you? All right. I forgot to put it on intermission. My bad. Yeah. So you're back now, Fuzzy Cow? Alright. Alright, so honest question. How well do you think you can do with a German accent? Alright. You're going to be Franziska von Karma. Then. What? Prosecutor von Karma? You mean... No, I heard it's his successor this time. Successor? Manfred von Karma was a really sinister man. He pulled all sorts of nasty tricks, also he could win. He was a man obsessed with the word perfection. He had a perfect record for 40 long years. Who knows what sort of dirty tricks he used to get each of those guilty verdicts. And now his successor, wonder what kind of person they will turn out to be. It's no good. Mystic Maya! Pearly! You showed up! Thanks for coming all this way! I was really worried about you. Hey, where's your mother? Didn't you two come together? Mother is watching over at the trainees. She said they have training for 2 days straight with no breaks. Huh? Then you came all by yourself? Yep, I snuck out of the manor and followed a map. I guess I know where a courtroom is after all. Don't tell me you walked all the way here. Please tell me you got at least to a train. Of course not. I ran so far away. I ran all night and day. I can't, oh my. If it takes 2 hours by train, oh man. Did you at least get a water bottle on you, Pearls? At least make sure you're hydrated. Pearly, what about the train? Huh? What's a train? I give up. It's time, isn't it? I'm really scared. What if Von Karma tries to do something to me? At least I know Mr. Edgeworth would be nicer to me than Von Karma. Yeah, what about him? Mr. Edgeworth? Who is that? He's Nick's rival. Well, he's also a friend. I still remember him as though I'd seen him only yesterday, or a few months ago. Every trial was a scorchingly fierce battle until the very end. It was always back and forth with them, but when you're rivals for life... Maya! Please don't mention that name ever again. Huh? But why, Nick? We had a solemn oath never to see each other again, after the burger incident 3 years ago. Wait. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, Maya. I forgot you don't know. He's gone, and he's not coming back. What? Wait a second, Nick. What's that supposed to mean? Let's go. Now it's not the time to talk about that anyway. Or him. Nick? And this is going to be something of a significant part of the story, knowing or at least what's going on with Edgeworth. So, but that will be sometime a little bit later. Rebel, 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 rebel. What is with this kid? Huh? Yes, Your Honor. Why does he always seem to be mad at me? Hmm? Hold on. So she's the famous successor to Prosecutor Von Karma? I see. Oh, dang, she's got a whip! Bailiff, get the whip from her! No can do. She tried to whip me and... Yeah, let's say it's not going to cut it for me. Sorry, you're on your own, kid. No! Revenge? Is this about her father, Manfred von Karma? Dang, she means business. Please speak with your mouth like a normal person. I beg of you. Yow! Your Honor. Yes. Aw, oh, man, I forgot about this obsession with Fool. Justified self-defense. A plea usually reserved for when a person unintentionally kills in defense of themselves. We could very easily make a solid case that it was self-defense, but... The defense stands by the plea of not guilty, Your Honor. Because to plead justified self-defense is to say you did kill someone. I take a little curtsy. She's just as scary as her father. Like father, like daughter, I suppose. If everyone would please... Okay. Well, the door was locked shut, but okay. That's quite the look of disbelief there, Your Honor. That would include me. What are you saying, Mr. Wright? Oh, never mind. Fuller plans, crime scene, a diagram of the channeling chamber. Witness testimony, cause of death. Dr. Gray's autopsy report. After being stabbed in the chest, he was shot in the forehead at point-blank range, and it's added to the court record. Yeah. Yeah, let's just ask with... we need a lot of information. Let's see here. The murder weapon, Detective Gumshoe. Whose pistol was it? The victim? Now why would he have? Arg, I walked right into her hands there. Yeah, might as well. Point blank, huh? So about how far away is that? And how do you know he was shot at point blank? Excuse me? Gunpowder burn? Wow, never knew that. Live and learn. I guess hanging on the edge of tomorrow. Live and learn. Sonic 3 was a great movie, yeah. Live and learn. It beat Mufasa out of the water. Live and learn. You will never find that way. Oh yeah, I forget. Stabbed. And what was he stabbed with? Urk, this does not look good. I know, cry to my mom. How severe was the wound? This testimony makes it sound like Maya had stabbed him with the intent to kill. Are you sure he was stabbed first, then shot? Grr, what a pain. Pistol, murder weapon, was Gray's. 2 shots fired. Bears Maya's and Gray's fingerprints. Knife, murder weapon, a small fruit knife, belongs to the face. Bears Maya's fingerprints. I curtsy. This is going from bad to worse. As if the summary just now wasn't oversimplifying things to the extreme. Yes? This is a huge decision. I better think through all the way and... Whoop! I've pressed the wrong one. If Maya's convicted, then it's all over. I really should play it safe and try to soften the blow. Your Honor, the defense would like to change its plea to justified self-defense. There's nothing else I could do. Mia? If we plead justified self-defense, we would basically be confessing to murder. After the trial, Maya's life would be ruined, and she'll be labeled a murderer. Can I really let that happen? Sorry about that. I meant to press the other option anyways. Your Honor. The defense retracts its previous statements. And instead will prove beyond the shadow of a doubt that the defendant is not guilty. Ouch. Incriminating evidence. Maya's costume. Clothes Maya was wearing at the time of the murder. There are blood splatters on it. And it's added to the court record. Maya's fingerprints on both murder weapons and blood splatters on her clothes. Could this situation get any worse? Please stop calling me by my full name. It's creepy and disturbing. Cross-examination, incriminating evidence. So this one is press. He wasn't fighting back. How do you know if he was or wasn't? We're in real trouble now. If only I had something to prove that the victim did fight back. That phone coming in. No, we're pressing. We need to find more information. This is the last sentence here, so... Hold on. Let's try it anyways. Just put on the costume. Rebel, 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 rebel. Definitely not good. So, were there any other clues you could glean from this piece of evidence? Good. Now even the judge is on her side. But if I bite off more than I can chew here, what should I do? You know what? Why is Miss Von Karma suddenly putting up resistance? There must be a reason as to why she suddenly threw out an objection like that. There must be something about this costume. If I just have to look hard. Wink, wink. Arg, looks like my time is up. So about the costume. Your Honor. Actually, there is something very wrong with this piece of evidence. I've come this far. There's no turning back now. The problem I have with this piece of evidence is here. So what do you see? Yes, we know this is blood. Alright. Something. Do you notice anything else mysterious or peculiar? Alright. Alright, I'm not can you see the picture clearly? It's a purple jacket. You're saying that there's blood on it. But is there anything else on it? This thing here? Yeah. Yep. Have you seen Maya with a button before? Okay, I'll tell... Okay. Let's see here. Let's see what this is about first. This stands out. I mean, the blood is probably normal and all. But that's weird. I asked the court to please take a look at the sleeve of this costume. It looks like I found the hole I was looking for. Okay, never mind. Your Honor, the only logical conclusion that you can make is that it must be a bullet hole. Right? Clothes Maya was wearing at the time of the murder. Press the check button for details. Thank gosh I asked you about that. It's really hard. It's really hard sometimes to actually see if there was anything else that was standing out. That is one of the biggest trappings of some parts of this game in particular, with the evidence. Some of it is not going to be straightforward or forthcoming or easy as it was in the last game. It's going to be a little bit harder in this game in particular. Is she actually smiling? What else is she hiding? Objection! How can you say something like that? This is a huge oversight. No way! Alright, so we're going... Objection! Detective Dick Gumshoe. You said that my client killed a person who was, without a doubt, not fighting... You said that my client killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back. Then what, may I ask, is the bullet hole you police overlook supposed to mean? I'll tell you what it means. It means that the victim had fired off a shot. Is this what it means to not fight back? Alright, the wind seems to be shifting. What is with that "are you finished yet" laugh? Ugh! No! Time to bow. Witness testimony. What transpired? On the surface, it does seem to make sense. However, I won't give up that easily. Cross-examination. What transpired? Okay, so this one's going to be a press. I mean a present. Yeah, but present. Okay. Attorney's badge. Newspaper clipping 1. Guide map Fey Manor. Maya's Magatama. Newspaper clipping 2. Folding screen. Black key. Floor plans. crime scene, Dr. Gray's autopsy reports, the pistol, the knife, and Maya's costume. Oh, right, and then there's all of this, but to be honest, it's mostly on the evidence right now. Alright. Okay. Yeah, are you saying that we should present here? Alright. Blah, blah. Yep. Huh? This one. The what layout? Yeah. Is there anything else? Right, the victim took a shot. Do we have anything that would prove that he didn't miss? Alright, let's see where this goes. Missing the tiny hole on this costume will be the prosecution's undoing. This little hole has actually created a huge hole in your testimony. You said the two of them were fighting when the victim fired his gun at point blank. If that were true, then where is the gunpowder burn on this costume? This is what you testified earlier. When something is shot from point blank, a burnt area is left around the bullet hole. But there's not a single trace of gunpowder burn on this costume. It means that when the shot was fired, they were standing apart from each other. Wishy-washy? I'm pretty sure that's a Pokemon. Then I implore you to disprove my line of thinking. Objection! As if that was even possible. According to testimony, the wound from the stabbing was very severe. The victim would have not had the strength to push the defendant very far after that. I must be careful. I can't afford to make a mistake here. Concentrate and think. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. There is a fatal flaw in her argument, Your Honor. There has to be a snag in her explanation somewhere. She put some distance between them before rushing to make the final blow. And when she was about to strike, the doctor took his shots. There must be a piece of evidence that contradicts this line of thinking. Okay, so we're talking about the probable distance between Maya the suspect and Dr. Gray. Is there anything that could prove something that What was that? Alright. So, you want to present this? Or something else? Alright. Take a look at this. Photograph. Prosecutor Von Karma's explanation in this piece of evidence. Huh? Arg, being lectured by Gumshoe of all people is so embarrassing. There has to be a snag. There must be a snag. What else could think about that? Right. Right. Oh, right. Huh? Right. Here's Maya's costume. Here's the knife. Here's the pistol. Here's Dr. Gray's autopsy reports. Here's the black key. Here's the... Alright. Pretty much. It was not the piece of evidence. There's the key. There's the folding screen. There's the newspaper clipping. There's Maya's Magatama. There's a guide map, the Fey Manor. There's newspaper clipping 1. There's the attorney badge. Alright, so what do you think? Alright. Alright, let's see where this goes. Take that! This is a piece of evidence that destroys your logic. I would like to point the court's attention to the hole in this folding screen. It looks like you already know what I'm talking about. When and why, and sometimes how. Are these two really that clueless? The bullet went through the defendant's sleeve first, then the folding screen. It passed through at a height of approximately 8 inches off the ground, which means... when the shot was fired, Maya, I mean the defendant, was not getting ready to strike, but was actually squatting low to the ground. Please look at this diagram of the crime scene. The victim, Dr. Gray, was here when he fired the shot. And the bullet hit this folding screen. It hit at this location about 8 inches off the ground. At this time, the defendant was in this area. Alright, so where would the assailant be or so? Around here-ish? Alright. Somewhere around here. Uh-oh. The judge's face is scrunched like he smelled some serious bad breath. That is, I mean... sure. Of course. Whoops. What's done is done. For now, I should focus on where Maya was at the time of the crime. Alright, so where else? Around here-ish? Right? Yep. Here? Okay, don't forget about one thing about the circumstances of Maya, in particular with her costume. Around there, so think about it. What part of her costume takes a problem with her being close to the victim? Yeah, pretty much. So, where would you like her now? Here? Alright, anywhere else? Alright, let's do this. She was standing there near the folding screen. Nope. That's impossible. You of all people should know the answer to that question, Miss Von Karma. If she were shot somewhere closer, there would be gunpowder burns present. However, there is nothing of the sort around the bullet hole of this costume. Oh, it changes everything. Honestly, Your Honor, this changes everything. The prosecution has claimed that the defendant was aiming to kill by stabbing. If that were true, delivering the final strike with the knife would be ideal. However, where and what was the defendant doing at the time? Exactly. If Maya Fey was the real murderer, why would she be by the folding screen instead of preparing to strike? Figuring things out and proving the logic behind everything is your job. Alright, with this, the rest of the trial should be in the blast radius of disaster. Eric, of all the things to inherit, why did it have to be that smarmy smile? His standing by removing his 3 strands goatee. No! No, not his salary. How dare you, Franziska von Karma. Next witness. That's gotta be Lotta. Gotta be Lotta. Alright, so... yeah, like I've told you, Justice for All is probably one of the hardest, if not the hardest of the Ace Attorney series, and just because of its logic sometimes it wants you to go with, but you will be tripped up here and there with some of the points out here, so if anything, I will try to push you in the right way as much as I can, but you will see that you might make a lot more mistakes here than you did in the last game. The thinking in this game is kind of like some of the most, not absurd, but you have to really put a thinking cap on, and this game will be a test of your knowledge and mentality, that you have to remember everything that you can about a certain case or so. And how are your thoughts about this case so far? Right? Alright, and what do you think about Pearl Fay right now? Oh, dang, she's going to be a supporting character. Oh boy. Anyways, this has been Dry Dry Oasis. I've been your host, and these two have been my two co-hosts, Kirby and Sirlex. Say goodbye, Kirby and Sirlex. Bye now. And again, thank you once again for joining me, Fuzzy Cow. And I hope to see you again sometime soon so that we can continue on with the next part of this court room day. Alright. And have anything else? Do you have anything else to say? Alright. Well then, I guess I will see you later then. Bye bye. Alright. The Aaron's captured in the stream ending soon thing. Nope. Nothing to that, of course. And right, so let's see here. Alright. I hope that you've all had a great day so far, and if not, I hope the rest of your day is better or tomorrow is better for you. I will see y'all later, and take care. Bye-bye.